Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to talk about this story that just came out. It's been going around Nigerian platforms on social media, and it's about a documentary by BBC of TB Joshua. The documentary is not out yet. The documentary is going to be out on the 8th of January, and but this is just the promotional video that they posted. I'll let you guys have a look at it, and then I come back and say what I want to say.
I thought I will take what he did to me to the grave.
It looked loving, not knowing that behind that was a sadist, a psychopath. You have no idea of what I went through.
A lot of women were being abused by this man. I had no idea. I thought I was the only one.
You thought you were in the safest place in the world and you were in the most dangerous.
I didn't know that thing had happened to anybody else.
These are children of 16, 17 years. He kept all of us in slavery. Total, absolute slavery.
When I saw this story all around social media, Nigerian platforms, you know, they're saying TB Joshua documentary is coming out, TB Joshua documentary is coming out. And when I went to their platform on BBC here on YouTube, this is how they captioned it. They said, evidence. Okay, they titled it, it's going to be a lot of episodes. They said, Disciples, Episode 1, BBC Africa Eye documentary, right? And then if you click the description, it says, evidence of unimaginable horrors by one of Africa's most influential pastors, uncovered by BBC Africa Eye. 3 films, 1 podcast, coming Monday, 8th of January. Okay, so 8th of January, everybody, you can log into BBC Africa to go watch the full documentary. Now, on their platform, they didn't say his name. By looking at the platform, when they say one of Africa's, that's one. And secondly, when we saw the picture of our Nigerian sister there, we all know there's only one name that has always been in her mouth, and that's the TB Joshua's name. And I think she used to be a member of the church and all of that. So obviously, like I said, we have to wait tomorrow to watch what is in the video, right? What is in the documentary. When that caption says evidence of unimaginable horrors, that is big. I don't think I've covered a lot about TB Joshua. TB Joshua will not be somebody that I've covered a lot about, to be honest with you guys. You know, the parts that I really want to discuss in this video is the fact that we are in a different era. We are in a different era. I never went to his church. I don't know, to be honest with you guys, there is so much there's so much I do not know about that church and all of those things. So those people that have their stories to share, we have to wait and hear what stories they have to share tomorrow. But at the same time, I want to speak about the fact that there is a change. Things are no longer as it used to be. You know, in the past, there are a lot of pastors that were never questioned. There were a lot of, do you know, like, let's be honest, I'm one of those people that believe in, you know, when somebody is gone, it's like, okay, how are we going to question this person now to find out the truth? But unfortunately, a lot of people are left with no choice but to speak when people are gone. There are people people are just scared of them to speak the truth. And then when they are no longer here, people are no longer afraid to speak because the person is no longer here. So sometimes that's why something like this would happen. Like I say it again, this video, we're not going to discuss the content. Let's wait and watch the content of this documentary before we can discuss it. But I want to focus on the different era. I personally believe that it's better if people are actually free to speak their minds when somebody is alive, and let the person answer if they have an answer, than to wait than when people are left with no choice but to wait until the person is gone, and then everything will be coming. The person may be like, oh yeah, it doesn't concern me, when I'm gone, I'm gone. What about the shame and disgrace that the children and their family members will have to live with? At the same time, let me not speak about TB Joshua, let's wait and watch it. At the same time, pastors that are doing things that are, like the word they use, horror or whatever, unimaginable horror. They are speaking about there are pastors that are being accused of all of those things. Isn't it better for them to change their ways now, make amends, so that even when they die, they will say he used to do that, but before he died, he changed his life. than for it to be the life that they lived all the way to the end. Like, I personally don't go and say, let me wait for this pastor to do something, let me talk about him. No, we personally speak about the trending, whatever trendy story is out there, whatever trending news is out there. We don't make the news, it's what is in the news. Okay, this one now is the BBC News. It's trending. And now I'm here to talk about it. So we don't generate it. You understand? Any content I create, all my content are typically what is in the news. So if you notice for a while now, there's not been a lot of pastor stories here, although there's a story. Let me not talk about it. This TB Joshua one is small. There is a bigger... Because another thing I've realized is that Nigerians have realized that the best way to deal with Nigerians you cannot deal with in Nigeria is to go out of Nigeria. There are a lot of stories that Nigerian local news may not cover. So Nigerians that are never quit, that never give up, that have some fights, are going outside. Like this lady that they featured in this Nigerian lady that they featured in TB Joshua's story. Maybe today she don't talk. She has been speaking for a long time, but you can see that she has not quit. She's going further, reaching out to bigger platform because she still wants to say what she wants to say. Nigerians have realized that the best way to deal with some of these people is to go out, take it out to a bigger outer platform. For example, BBC cannot be bribed. BBC is not one local TV station or one local whatever. It's a higher platform that is above Nigeria as a country. You remember the other time there was there was another one that happened where one pastor in I don't know, they call Pastor Angel or something like that. The documentary that was done about him was done at a bigger scale. At a bigger scale, and a lot of the information are leaked by, you understand. He tried to take that and he tried to attack that YouTube page, and that YouTube page was bigger than him, and that was how he lost his YouTube channel. That was how he lost his YouTube channel, because he was dealing with a bigger platform. His case got out, when I say out, to a bigger platform that he cannot control. Basically, I think I've gone here and there, but what I'm saying is that we live in an era where a lot of people don't quit easily like before. Social media has helped people a lot, has empowered people to have their voices and to use their voices. And nowadays, with one email here and there, reach out here and there, people are able to reach out to bigger platforms that can handle these cases that a lot of Nigerian or local African medias, are not brave enough to reach, and they are eventually still able to share the story. People are not quitting. There are a lot of people that have dedicated their time and their effort in going further to expose some of these pastors in bigger, stronger ways, with evidence, with powerful evidence. It's not a big, strong evidence. Bottom line, I think the message is basically this. We're in an era where people are not easily being shut up like before. People are finding bigger and better ways to speak up about anything they want to speak up about. I personally have always said it, the best way for a lot of these people is to change their ways. Change their ways. So people can say, I think it's the best thing to change their ways. People can say, okay, it's their past. But unfortunately, there are some that have not changed their ways. It's interesting how people are ready to speak. If it means going internationally to speak on bigger platforms, or there's some we want to wait until that person's life ends. Bottom line is that we live in an era where people really, really want to speak, and they refuse to be shut up, and they will find ways to speak. They will find any and every way to speak. It's quite sad when you see Nigerian name being mentioned in a big platform in a negative way. Let's be honest. So that's all I wanted to quickly come and share with you guys today. As always, don't forget to click the like button, and as always, whatever your opinions are about this, please leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.